Okay, good evening students. Am I audible? Is my voice audible? Shall we start the session? Yes or no? So please let me know. Please let me know. Okay, so in the last session we discussed from 11 to 30 questions, right? So now in this session we are going to see 31 to 50 questions. So I will try to complete 20 questions in this session. So please be interactive. I am going to give you some techniques and tips, okay, so that you can understand how you have to answer in the examination hall. Okay, let us see. Okay, so first let us see this question. Okay, so first let us see the question. So question number 31 here. So here on one side there is wetland and next side is well known for. So first one is Yeshwant Sagar, and here it is well known for stronghold of the Saras crane in central India. And next one is Hirakud Reservoir. It is the largest earthen dam in India. And next one is Ansupa Lake, largest freshwater lake of Orissa. And fourth one is Vadavur Bird Sanctuary, that is ancient copper plate inscriptions. And how many of the above pairs are correctly matched? So please let me know which is the odd pair here. So actually why these wetlands are in news? Because recently 7 wetlands are added under this Ramsar wetland sites. Okay, so because of this, yes, you can expect this type of question, and you have to see like where these wetlands are located and what are the special features. Okay, please let me know which are the odd statements here. Yes, tell me. Yeshwant Sagar, Hirakud Reservoir, Ansupa Lake and Vadavur Bird Sanctuary. So if you don't know, here what you have to do? So at least you might be knowing about this Hirakud Reservoir. So where it is located? Tell me fast. Hirakud Reservoir. Where it is located? Okay, so actually this Hirakud Reservoir is located in which state? Tell me fast. So it is not the largest earthen dam in India. Okay, earthen dam in Odisha. So we can eliminate that. So all 4 pairs, it had been eliminated. And next one is this Ansupa Lake, it is Oxbow Lake. So it is also eliminated. But this Yeshwant Sagar is very important because it is having the strong hold of Saras crane in central India. So it is correct. And this Vadavur Sanctuary, it is not at all related with any of this ancient copper plate inscription. So correct answer is A, 1 only. Clear? Any doubts? So it is not in Madhya Pradesh Sona, it is in Odisha. Okay, I will try to provide from tomorrow, Kavya. Okay. Let us move on to next question, that is 32. So can you see the question, everyone? So question is with reference to auroras, consider the following statements. So it is a very direct question from your geography. First statement is they are only visible at night in the lower polar regions. And next one is they occur within the thermosphere of Earth's atmosphere. And third one is coronal mass ejections are one of the causes of occurrence of auroras. So how many of the statements are correct? So tell me which is the odd statement fast in this 32 question. Yes, good evening Raghu and good evening Nawaz. So please tell me which is the odd statement. Come on. So these three statements, which is the odd statement? Okay, one is odd because it is saying only, right, Kavya? And next, what about these two statements? Read this third statement. What about this third statement? Rachel B, because it's visible in daytime also. Very good, Kavya. So actually these auroras are nothing but dark radiant colors like radiant yellow, radiant red color, pink color, like that. So those colors we can see especially in the polar regions. So those colors are seen both in this daytime and night time. It is not only visible at night time. So we can eliminate this. Right? Yeah, good evening Murichami. Good evening YouTube. Okay. So second statement is they occur within thermosphere because of interaction of ions. So this is correct statement. And third one is coronal mass ejections are one of the causes. So it is saying that it is not only the cause. Okay, so it is not only 100% cause. It can be, right? So it is one of the causes. So this is the right statement obviously. So see the wording, like how UPSC is playing game here. Okay. So it can be one cause. Yes, of course. So these two statements are correct. So how many statements here? 2. So option B is correct answer. Clear? So whenever you are reading statements, you have to be very careful. Yeah, good evening Shravani. Okay, now let us move on to next question. Consider the following statements. First one is location below the earth's surface where earthquake starts is called as epicenter. This is first statement. And next one is the location directly above the point where an earthquake originates on the surface of the earth is called hypocenter. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? So tell me. So have you read about this earthquake in your 11th class NCERT or not? It is very direct question, students. Please tell me, is this first statement correct? Rahul, please read once again. Read the statements once again, Rahul. Anudeep, please read this statement. Sona says answer D, neither 1 nor 2. Lucky says option D. So here, wherever this earthquake starts, for example, let us consider this as earth's surface. For example, let us take this is the point where earthquake started. So this point is called as focus. Yes or no? So this focus is also called as hypocenter. So hypocenter or focus. And exactly above this point on the earth's surface, we are calling it as what? Epicenter. So on the surface we have epicenter, and the point where exactly earthquake is starting, that is called as focus or hypocenter. So these two statements are interchanged. So both are incorrect. So which is the correct answer? That is D, neither 1 nor 2. Clear? Any doubt? So this is entirely static conceptual question. So if you are getting this type of questions in your examination, so you should not do any mistake. Clear? Already we will be doing lots of mistakes in the questions we don't know. So in this static type of questions, you should not do any mistake. Clear? Then only you can increase your chance of clearing your prelims. Shall we move on? Yeah, good evening Yash. Okay, next question is consider the following trees. So already this trees, natural vegetation is a repeated theme in your geography, and I already said number of times. Okay, let us see those trees. First one is ebony, second one is maua, and third one is rubber tree. So don't bother about these names. Okay, so just see these names of trees, not scientific names. How many above are typically found in equatorial forest? Tell me. It's also direct question from your static. So where can you see this mahua? Please tell me. Yeah, hi Sidhu. Yes, please tell me the answer. So where can you see this mahua tree? In which type of natural vegetation or which type of forest? Fast. Yes, I am waiting for your answer. Kavya says B. Only 2. Why only 2, Kavya? So Prabha says B. Okay. Rachel says B. Very good. So actually this mahua is not seen in this equatorial forest. That is seen in deciduous forest. Yes or no? Okay, if you know which type of trees are present in which type of vegetation or which type of forest, then you can easily come up with the correct answer. So you can remove this mahua. Mahua is an example of deciduous forest tree. But this ebony and rubber tree you can see in equatorial forest. So correct answer is B2 only. Okay, very good. And now let us move on to next question, 35. With reference to classification of large dams in India, consider the following statements. So actually this year dams are seen highly in news. There are many editorials which talked about the dams, because whatever the dams, which are the dams we are having in India, they are very old. Even there are some dams they built during this British period, and most of the carrying capacity of these dams had been decreased, and there is very high sediment level in these dams. So this is the cause of concern, and there are number of articles. So I said in Hindu analysis, number of articles regarding large dams. So you have to focus on these dams. So you may get question for sure, because in 2022 prelims also there was one question regarding dams. So you have to be prepared. Okay, first statement is a dam with a maximum height of more than 15 meters from its deepest foundation to crest is classified as large dam. So this first statement is saying about definition of what this large dam is about. And next one is an earthen and rock filled dam between 10 and 15 meters high and volume of earthwork exceeding 0.5 million cubic meter is classified as large dam. And next one is all dams over 10 meters in height automatically qualify as large dam regardless of other criteria. Which of the statements given above is or correct? So read these statements. So which statement you find odd first? Tell me. So read these statements carefully and tell me which statement is odd. Come on, fast. So is there any problem with audio or video? Is there any buffering? No, right? Okay. Shall I reveal the answer? Okay, Ash says all of the above D. Kavya says 3 is odd. Rachel says A. Okay, so actually in this third statement, as Kavya said, all dams over 10 meters in height automatically. So this automatically is one extreme word and all is also one extreme word here. So how all dams with 10 meters automatically qualify as large dam? There are also even other criteria like what is the carrying capacity, what is the crest, so how many gates, everything, right? So this statement we can remove. So by reading itself we can remove it. And next one is a dam with maximum height of more than 15 meters from its deepest foundation to the crest. Yes, this is the actual original definition of what this large dam is. And next one is an earthen and rock filled dam between 10 and 15 meters high and volume of this so and so dam is more than 0.5 million cubic meters. Yes, this is also one criteria. So if you read these two statements, 2 and 3 itself, it is saying about height, and also this second statement is also talking about what is the carrying capacity. But here in this third statement is saying that only height but no other parameters. So in this way also you can think, clear? And even you have to see this extreme word automatically. And by seeing these two statements itself, you can eliminate this third statement. So correct is 1 and 2. Clear? Any more doubts? Anyone? No, right? Okay, and now let us see next question. Question number 34. Okay, 34 I done, right? 36. Consider the following statements with reference to coal deposits in India. So it is also very direct static question from your geography. So I will read the statements. So first one is the coal deposits in India are mainly concentrated in Gondwana sediments. So if you have completed your rock system, okay, Indian rock system, then you will be studying about different types of rocks like Purana rocks, and you can see Kadapa rock system, Gondwana rock system, Carboniferous rock system. So there is a lots of classification there. So from that chapter you got this question, okay, Gondwana sediments. And next one is 90% of lignite reserves in Tamil Nadu. Gondwana coal deposits are found in Assam and Sikkim as well. Okay. So please tell me which statement is right and which statement is wrong here, because you have to identify correct statements. Tell me fast. Okay, so you can see here most of the coal deposits in India, they are belonging to this Gondwana sediments only. Okay, so this statement is absolutely correct. Okay, they are belonging to this Gondwana sediments. And next one is 90% of our lignite reserves, they are present in a single state, that is Tamil Nadu. So what is this lignite? So in this coal we have different types of coal: anthracite, bituminous, lignite and peat, right? So we have 90% of lignite coal in Tamil Nadu. So this statement is also absolutely correct. And even Gondwana coal deposits, they are found in eastern states like Assam and as well as Sikkim. So all these three statements are correct. Okay, option is C, all three. Clear? Any doubts, anyone? Okay, now let us see next question. Question is floodplains form an important part of the river ecosystem. So this question is about floodplains, and this year this floodplain is highly in use because of Yamuna floods and because of even decreasing of carrying capacity of rivers. You are seeing floods in many areas. So you can expect question regarding floodplains also. So floodplains form an important part of the river ecosystem. In this context, which of the following statements about floodplains is incorrect? So you have to identify incorrect. So let me read this. So first one is India defines floodplain to include water channel and even food flood channel and the area which is nearby low lands and susceptible to flood inundation. And this one is peninsular and Himalayan floodplains are the two types of floodplains in India. And option C is the outer floodplains or the land within the river channel which is exposed when the river rains during the summer. And this one is the most flood prone areas in India are Brahmaputra and river Ganga basins. Okay, so tell me which statement that you find which is incorrect. Tell me. So can you identify which is incorrect statement? Yes or no? Okay, so this floodplain is nothing but, for example, this is the river. So the nearby area of this river which is getting to floods, if there is increasing of carrying capacity of that river is called as floodplain. And in this floodplains, so we have two types. So this will be outer floodplain and this will be inner floodplain. Okay, so what is the meaning of floodplain? So it includes water channels, flood channels and nearby lowland areas which are susceptible for inundation. So this is exact what is the meaning. Okay, this is the meaning of this floodplain itself. And next one is we have two types of river system like peninsular and Himalayan river system. So in the same way, so in this floodplain also we have this peninsular and Himalayan floodplains. So these are the two types of floodplains. And next one is we have outer and inner. For example, this is the river. So here inside part is inner floodplain and outside part is outer floodplain. So if you read this statement thoroughly, so here in summer season, so what happens in summer season? River will be getting dried up. So whenever river getting dried up, water level will be decreased, right? It is not increasing, it is decreasing. That means so whatever the inner floodplain is there, so that is going to be exposed but not outer floodplains. So have you got the logic here? So whenever the river is drying up due to increasing of temperature in summer season, so inner floodplain will be getting exposed, not outer floodplain. So this statement is incorrect. And as you all know that river Ganga and river Brahmaputra and its tributaries, they are the most flooded areas. So this is also correct. So which is the incorrect statement here? Incorrect is option C. Any more doubts, anyone? Yes, very good Kavya and very good Raghu. Good Navas. And next question, actually I didn't change the color of this question, but I will be reading this question for you students. It is also direct question from your geography. So sugar cane is most important cash crop. Okay, it is talking about sugar cane. I will be writing here. Sugar cane is cash crop in India. So in this context, consider the following statements. So there are two statements which are given. First one is tropical and next one is subtropical. Subtropical is nothing but temperate, right? Tropical and subtropical, the two distinct agroclimatic regions for sugarcane cultivation in India. Yes, in India, sugarcane is cultivated in both tropical regions and as well as temperate regions. So first statement is absolutely correct. And next one is subtropical. Okay, subtropical region accounts for more share of total production. Okay, total production of sugar cane than tropical region. So if you see here, there is one thing which is given here. So you have to see tropical and you have to see subtropical. So in tropical regions, we are going for 45% of grown area, net grown area of the sugar cane. But in subtropical, we have 55%. So if you are taking 100% as sugar cane grown areas, so in tropical areas we have 45% and subtropical we have 55% of total area which is sown. But here the production of this tropical area will be more compared to that of subtropical. So in tropical area it contributes 55% of sugar production and in subtropical it contributes for 45%. Okay, so this second statement will be wrong because most of the contribution that we are getting from this tropical, okay, but not this subtropical. And next one is long winters is one of the advantages of subtropical region in India for sugarcane cultivation. Okay, so actually here long winters and in this subtropical region we will be not getting enough sunshine and we can get winter rainfall. So these are the some drawbacks that leads to this decreasing of sugarcane production in this subtropical region. So this statement is also incorrect. So you have to identify how many statements are correct. So only first statement is correct. So correct option is only one. Option A is correct answer. Clear? Any more doubts? Are you getting points? Like if you are getting directly the concepts from your geography or history, you should not miss those for sure. You have to do that at any cost. Okay, now let us move on to next question. Yeah, this is question number 39. So question here is, hydroponics farming is being considered as an emerging new alternative to traditional farming. So have you saw many videos regarding hydroponics? They are becoming viral in social media. Like they will be taking a bowl of water and they will be adding nutrients and they will be starting growing something. Yes or no? Have you observed it? So this technique is called as hydroponics. Okay, so this technique is called as hydroponics. So hydroponics is being considered as emerging new alternative to traditional farming. So in this context, you have to see which statements are correct or advantages of hydroponics over traditional farming. So first one is, hydroponics allows for higher yield in a smaller space compared to that of traditional soil-based farming. And next one is, it completely eliminates the need for pesticides and herbicides. And statement 3 is, it requires more water than traditional farming methods. And statement 4 is, it enables year-round production irrespective of seasonal constraints. So which of the above can be considered as advantages of hydroponics over traditional farming? So please let me know which statement that you find odd here. First. So which statement that you find odd in these 4? I am waiting for your reply. So read the statements clearly, understand the meaning. Okay, so if you know the basics, then you can do. Okay, so Aditya B and Rachel B. Okay, so even though if you are using hydroponics like water and some materials like nutrients, etc., so it is not completely eliminating the use of pesticides. So even we are growing something in controlled environment also, there will be some infections. So we cannot completely eliminate. So it is extreme statement. We can remove that. And next one is, it requires more water than traditional farming methods. No, right? In traditional farming, we need to on the motor and we need to give lot of amount of water. But here, if you're having a bucket or 2 buckets full of water, you can do cultivation. So it is not like it is requiring more water. You can eliminate this. And this one is, it enables year-round production. Whether the statement is correct or not, this statement is absolutely correct, because we are controlling our environment and we are growing something in a controlled environment. So because of this, there is no need of changes in the climate. So we can go for year-round production. And first one is, hydroponics allows for higher yield in smaller space. For example, if you have this much place, you can keep the balls one by one. Okay, you can arrange a stand, so that yes, with a very small place also you can improve your production. You can get higher yields for sure. So this statement is also correct. So how many are correct here? 1 and 4. So correct option is B, 1 and 4. Clear? Yes, very good Navas, very good Shiva. Sona, very good. Rachna, very good. B. Very good. So are understanding the things like how you have to analyze a statement and how you have to remove the odd one. So even though you can't go completely for elimination technique, so in this way at least you can remove the statements. Okay, and there will be a high chance of getting your answer correct. Clear, students? Yes, very good Raghu, 1 and 4. And let us move on to next question, question number 40. So the term Karakum is often associated with which of the following reasons? So first one is, a large mountain range in Eastern Europe, a plateau in the central part of African continent, and option C is tropical rainforest in South America, and option D is desert region in Central Asia. So if you are getting this type of typical questions, My sincere suggestion is, if you have no idea, then please leave it. Don't take any risk in these questions. Okay, so actually this Karakum, it is a desert and it is occupying 70%. Okay, especially in this one of the country of Central Asia, and actually this Karakum name itself, it is a desert. So here option is D, a desert region in Central Asia. Very good, Hemlata. I think you know about this. So if you have correctly done your map of world, then you might be knowing this. And let us see next question, 41. In geographical studies, the term foehn effect is encountered sometimes. In this context, which of the following correctly describe this foehn effect? So how many of you did climate, world climate? So if you have done this world climate, you will be knowing about this foehn effect for sure. It is very important concept. So tell me, okay, let us see these options and I will let you know how to come up with the correct answer for this type of questions. So option is saying warming and drying of air as it descends on the leeward side of mountains. So here whenever winds are moving and hitting this area, so this will be windward side. And this area is called as leeward side. So this leeward side is also called as rain shadow region. What is it called as? Rain shadow region. And option B is increased precipitation on the windward side of mountains. That means these two are contradictory in nature. So one is talking about leeward side and another is talking about windward side. And option C is a change in atmospheric pressure due to the mountain terrain. And next one is formation of clouds at high altitudes due to orographic lift. So these two are irrelatable. Yes or no? This option C and option D are irrelatable. So here these two are contradictory statements. So keep this in your mind. So whenever in your options you are seeing two contradictory statements, so one will be the correct answer. There you can take the risk. Okay. So actually this foehn effect which talks about drying and warming of the winds, that is in leeward sides. Okay, that is in leeward side. It is talking about warming and drying of air. It is not talking about this windward side at all. So correct answer is A. So that's why whenever you are reading the statements, so we ensure, you have to be very much careful and you have to search whether there are any contradictory statements or not. So if there are any contradictory statements, so one will be your answer. Clear or understanding the techniques and tricks that I am saying, tricks? Are you getting those? Please let me know. Yes, very good, Nawaz. Option A is correct answer. Very good, Nikash. Rachel, it is not D, it's A. Okay, now let us move on to next question. Are you getting bored, students? Yes, next question is 42nd. The construction of significant hydroelectric dam on one of the rivers feeding into Lake Turkana has led to serious concerns about ecological and societal impacts. The lake is sometimes called Jade Sea because of green in color and it stretches into 4 countries. The project will be impacting the countries involved and has led to the protest in the region. So from the description given above, identify where the lake is located from following regions. So it is very easy. So how many of you are from anthropology background? Let me know. Okay, Aditya, very good. So how many of you are from anthropology background? So if you are from anthropology background, there is no need of thinking anymore. So if you see this lake Turkana, you can easily identify which is the correct answer. Okay, Raghu, very good. Concept clear. So option A is Central Asia. Option B is South America. Option C is Africa and next one is Southeast Asia. Correct option is East Africa. So actually this Lake Turkana is very famous in anthropology because there were number of fossils, especially earlier humans, they were identified in this Lake Turkana. Okay. It is not Central Asia, Nawaz, it is East Africa. And next question is, consider the following statements: Belarus, Moldova, Bulgaria, Hungary, Lithuania. Actually, this is 2023 prelims question. So, which of the following countries sharing boundary with Ukraine? Please tell me the answer fast. Sona says C, Rachel says C, very good. Next, come on. I am waiting for your answers. So, tell me whether this Lithuania is sharing boundary with Ukraine or not. And this year, C, Israel, and important regions surrounding Israel and countries sharing boundary with Mediterranean Sea, Gulf of Aden, Strait of Hormuz, Iran, okay, and even this Red Sea. So, this area will be very important, Central Asia and West Asia part this year from your map based question. So, in the same manner. So, Lithuania is not sharing boundary, you can eliminate these two. And next one is Bulgaria. Bulgaria is also not sharing boundary. Okay, so correct answer is B, 1, 2 and 4. So it is a very simple question. Yes, very good Prajwal, Nawaz, very good. Okay, now let us move on to next question. So can you see the question? Actually the font is very small here. I will read out the question. Consider the following pairs. So on one side they gave World Heritage Sites and next one is location. So first one is Basilica of Born Jesus in Maharashtra. I will tell you the code, okay. Valley of Flowers, Himachal Pradesh. Next, Pattadakal, Tamil Nadu. Group of monuments at Hampi, Karnataka. So tell me which pairs are correctly matched. I will give you just 30 seconds of time. It's very easy. Even you can eliminate at least one here. Upender B, Nikesh B. Okay, so it is very easy. So this Valley of Flowers is not in Himachal Pradesh, it is in Uttarakhand. Very good. Very good Nikash and Upender. Okay, so we can remove this D, all 4 players. Next. In these 3 pairs, so how many of you are from Karnataka? So tell me at least which is the correct pair here. Aditya Labs 3. Okay, so what is that? Whether it is correct or incorrect? Tell me Aditya. Shivamma B. Aspirant B. Okay, only 2 pairs. Okay. So here this Pattadakal, it is not from Tamil Nadu, it is from Karnataka. Okay, you can remove this only 3 pairs also. And one tip I want to give is, whenever you are getting anything from Christianity, Jesus, it will be from Goa. Okay, clear? So this is also incorrect, it is not in Maharashtra. So correct is only Hampi from Karnataka. So only option A, only one pair is a correctly matched pair. Okay. At least remember the famous monuments or famous sites from which state they are. So you can easily remember this Hampi, Pattadakal, right? So in this way also you can come to the correct answer. Okay. Yeah, now let us see the next question, 45. With reference to Ganga river system, which one of the following rivers join Ganga directly? So it is somewhat tricky question. So option A is Sindh, next one is Rapti, Bagmati and Mahananda. So which river is going to join this river Ganga directly without joining any tributary? So come on. Yes, Raghu 4. Okay, Mahananda, Sujata 2, Rapti. So this Sindh river is directly, it is not at all joining river Ganga. It is absolutely correct. And next one is Rapti. So Rapti is also not joining river Ganga directly, but it is joining with river Ghagra. And this one is Bhagmati. So Bhagmati river is also joining this Kamala river. So but this Mahananda river, it is joining this river Ganga directly. So correct option is 4. So if you are not knowing this type of facts, then you can simply leave this type of question. Okay, don't take much risk if you are not knowing exactly facts. And next one is again pairs. So no. Yeah, next question is with reference to, okay, following statements applicable to philosophy of Theravada Buddhism. So how many of you are clear about this Theravada Buddhism? And one thing you have to keep in your mind is Buddhism, Jainism, IVC. So these three are very important topics from your ancient history. So there will be no question paper without the questions from this Jainism or Buddhism for sure, 100%. Okay, so how many of you know about this Theravada Buddhism? Tell me fast. Okay, first of all, I will read out the statements. So first one is, according to this philosophy, the ultimate goal is attainment of nirvana. And next one is, it emphasizes on importance of bodhisattva path as means to attain enlightenment. Next one is, Pali Canon is considered as authoritative scripture of Theravada Buddhism. So you have to identify how many statements are correct or which statements are correct here. So read those statements and please tell me which is the odd statement. So which is the odd statement in these three? Read those statements clearly. Yes, come on. So which statement you find that is odd? So which statement is at least extreme, or which statement you find which is right? Nawaz D, 1, 2, 3 all are correct. Aditya says only 2. Only 2 is right or wrong, Aditya? Please be precise. Anudeep, 3 seems odd. Okay. Prajwal says C, 1 and 3. Okay, I will explain the answer for this question. So if you see this first statement, so actually nirvana is the ultimate aim. So either it may be any type of Buddhism, Mahayana, Hinayana or Theravada. So attainment of nirvana is the final goal. So that is clear, right? So option 1 is absolutely correct. So in these 3 options we have this one as correct. And next let us see the second statement. So it emphasizes the importance of bodhisattva path as the means of attainment, enlightenment. But actually it is not about bodhisattva but individual's enlightenment. Okay. So this statement is incorrect. It is not about this bodhisattva path to attain enlightenment. It is our individual path. And next one is Pali Canon. So Pali Canon is nothing but Tripitaka. So Tripitaka, it is authoritative scripture of Theravada Buddhism. So this statement is absolutely right. So here 1 and 3, option C is the correct answer. Second statement is incorrect. Clear? Very good, Yash. It is not B, it is C. Shiva, very good, C. Siddhu, C. Yes, Pali Canon is scriptures from Theravada. Very good, aspirant. Okay, shall we move on to next question? Okay, next question is again match the following. Consider the following pairs. On one side we have ancient ports and another side we have associated kingdom. First one is Arikamedu, Pandyan kingdom. Next one is Barigaza, Gupta empire, and the Tamilapati, it is Rashtrakuta empire. Okay, so please tell me, you might be knowing at least one pair. So if you have read your R.S. Sharma, so you will be coming across this Arikamedu and Tramlalipti. Yes or no? So tell me which are the correct pairs. Very easy question. Okay, so this Arikamedu, where it is located in South India, In South India, during Sangam period, so which are the empires or kingdoms? Pandyans, Cholas and Cheras. So as well this Arkamedu, it is not regarding this Pandyan, so it is related to Chola. So this is first is incorrect. And this one is Barigasites used by this Gupta empire, that is absolutely true. And this one is Thamralipti. So if you have read Buddhism also, so Buddhism had been spread to South East Asian countries through this Thamralipti port itself. Okay, it is present in present West Bengal. So Rashtrakuta is not at all related to West Bengal. So it is belonging to this period of Mauryans. Okay, and even we can say like Guptas also used this. Okay, ancient port. So this is also incorrect. So how many pairs are correctly matched? Obviously only one. Option A is the correct answer. Clear? Very good, Raghu. Cholas. Yes, Hemlata Chola. Sidhu says no idea. Why? So you have to see this type of ports. You can get questions. Okay, now let us move on to next question, that is question number 48. Consider the following statements about Lothal in Indus Valley civilization. So there will be no question paper without IVC, as I said. Yes, again the question regarding Lothal. So let me read out the three statements which are given here. So first one is, it is one of the southernmost sites of IVC located in Bal region of Gujarat. So whenever you are reading IVC, try to make the map and see the locations where they are located, and you have to see along which river bank it is located. That is very important. So it is one of the southernmost sites of IVC located in Bal region of Gujarat. And this one is, it has an upper and lower town and the only port town of IVC. So actually this was repeated question in your UPSC, okay, in prelims regarding port town. Already the question asked regarding this port town of IVC. And next one is, a vase depicting forked tail, that is the thirsty crow, was found at Lothal. So which of the statements given are correct? Please let me know. Which are the statements given are correct? So can you see any odd statement here? Okay, confusion. Why Siddheshwar? Why confusion? D or A? Okay. So Shivamma, you also get confused like D or A. Aspirant C 1 and 3. Okay. Next, come on, guess. All three are correct. Aditya, Hemlata B, Anudeep C, Aspirant C. So what about this second statement then? Come on. So all these three statements are correct. So correct answer is D 1, 2 and 3. So you have to refer. It is not looking extreme, okay. So it is the only port town of IVC. You have to remember that special features, okay. Yeah, next question is, Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveiled 12-foot high statue of Adi Shankaracharya at Kedarnath some time back. Which one of the following statements correctly represents teachings of Adi Shankaracharya? So first one is, salvation can only be achieved through rigorous physical austerity. Next one is, reality is a unity of soul and Brahman while the world is an illusion. And third one is, ritual and ceremonies, they are only path to attain moksha, and the soul reincarnates until it attains purity through good deeds. So which statements you find that is odd here? So let me know. Come on, so which statements that you find odd in these A, B, C, D? So here actually this Adi Shankaracharya, he didn't said about physical austerity at all. Okay, so you can eliminate this. And next one is rituals and ceremonies. They are only path, only, not only the parts. Okay, there are even other parts also. We can eliminate this. And the soul reincarnates until it attains purity through good deeds. So if it happens, if it only happens through this good deeds, it never happens. So we can also eliminate this. So this is also extreme statement. So correct answer is B. Reality is the unity of the soul and Brahmin, while the world is an illusion. Okay. And next, last question, with reference to Bahmani kingdom, consider the following statements. And this Bahmani kingdom and Vijayanagara empire are very important. So you have to see these two for sure from medieval India. And the first statement here is, the Bahmani sultans adopted the administrative structure of Delhi sultanates. And next one is, African descent soldiers known as Siddhis were included in the military of the kingdom. So which statements given is or above are correct? So tell me. So have you gone through this Bahmani kingdom? Anyone? Come on. So actually Brahmani sultans, they followed this Delhi Sultanate structure of administration in the similar lines, and even they had African descent soldiers, so they are known as Siddhis. Okay, so they were included in the even military of kingdom. So because of this, here both 1 and 2 statements, option C is the correct answer. Clear? Yes or no? Yes, both are right, Raghu. Okay, good, Nawaz. C. Okay, so this is about our today's discussion. So have you got any insights regarding how to answer these questions in your examination hall? So which questions you have to attempt and which questions you have to leave? So have you got any idea? Yes or no? Do you find this session interesting, or whether it is useful or not? So tomorrow also we are going to meet, and I will be discussing 51 to 70 questions in tomorrow's class. Okay. So by the next test, which is going to be on like Wednesday or Thursday, so by this time I will be completing all these questions from this first test. Okay, clear? Any doubts, anyone? So you have to revise the things and practice as many questions as possible, and do PYQs for sure. At least from 2013, if you are not getting that much time, so at least from 2013 onwards you have to see the prelims questions. Okay, so that's all, students. I am concluding now, and thank you so much for attending. And tomorrow also we are going to have class, and every day from Monday to Saturday till your prelims is done, I am going to take everyday class. Okay, especially to boost your preparation and to give confidence, and you have to go to examination hall with full boost up. Okay, and all the best, students. Don't waste the time and do revise the topics. Okay, bye and good night.